Look, Lil Boosie speaks on drug addiction, and he shocked the shit out of me too. Yeah, I don't know why. You know what I mean? I just didn't see this in him. You know what I mean? But look, let's get into the content, man. He was wet. He said he was full of that wet. Laid way back, getting full of that shit. His words exactly. Let's get into the content, fam.
Craziest drug you've ever tried, Boozy?
I was addicted to PCP. I was
Wow.
addicted when I
The
was
Sherm.
15, 16. I was addicted to PCP. I was gone off that whip, man.
So would you just dip the cigarettes in, or would it be?
Yeah, I dipped the cigarettes in. Sometimes I get a fall that's already dipped too. But my first time smoking was with Bushwick Bill.
Doing PCP? The first time you ever did PCP was with Bushwick Bill.
But like it was like the second time. Yeah,
and you were a teenager?
Yeah, I did. I was like
doing
16.
PCP with Bushwick Bill?
Yeah.
Give me the story behind this.
We had a group out our hood that was making moves, 4 Down Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody come fuck with them. They big dogs. Everybody come in the city and fuck with them. And they like Bushwick Bill in the hood.
Right.
So we went over there on Arizona Street and they smoking wet. So, I got in the circle, you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, but that was the most, because I used to hallucinate so much.
Well, no, it's crazy because like I've done shrooms and shit, and that shit'll have you tripping a little bit. But I heard PCP is like a whole nother level of like, that's pretty wild shit. Like,
yeah, especially when you toting guns.
Give me like what is that like hitting like for people? Because PCP I feel like is something that is not kind of widely used nowadays. Like we don't hear about like back in the 90s, we would hear Method Man. We would hear Method Man and Wu-Tang talking about smoking on Sherm and shit. But like nowadays it's not a thing. What is that like? What's that high like, man?
It's a paranoid high, but a strong high. You feel dominant. You know what I'm saying?
Look, he was full of that wet. He was dipped out, churned out. You know what I mean? Look, bro, this make me look at him a little different. I don't know why I'm so surprised. Most of him was on it. Zero, Youngster, ESG, allegedly, apparently, Bushwick Bill, Boosie, the BG, the list goes on, fam. NBA Youngboy, Kodak Black. It doesn't surprise me, fam. Every time they got them bigger than life characters in hip hop, they own something. You know what I mean? Yeah, they own something. They own that untouchable. Yeah, they own that untouchable. It sure make you feel like you're Superman. I've heard. Never fuck with it. You know where I'm from, bro. You don't play with them type of levels of drugs. Yeah, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And the niggas that do, you lose a certain type of respect for him. You just lose a certain type of respect for him. Seeing them all dipped out, shermed out, or as Boosie would say, full of that wet. Look, bro, you can't be the big dog if you was an addict. You know, you can't be, your mind, you ain't got the mindset. Your mind is already too fucking weak. You was a sherm head, fam. You can't be the big dog. And no shots to Boosie, because you are who you are. And you go from here to there, and you get the money, and it looks good. You even got your own lake. But to be in charge of people, you should not. Yeah, to be in charge of people, you should not, fam. Because one thing I know, or one thing I think, you know what I mean, nigga burn some plastic in you, you will get them old feelings back. And this ain't for me to throw shots at Boosie. It just explains some shit to me. Yeah, it explains some shit to me. When they at the height of their career and they really spitting that shit, they're misinforming everybody because they shunned out. You know what I mean? It's what happened to Roe. It's what happened to Youngster, ESG, Lil Boosie, apparently Bushwick Bill. I didn't know Bushwick Bill was all on that Sherm. You know what I mean? But look, bro, these old school niggas, they were getting fucked up back in the day. So it shouldn't surprise me, but seeing Boosie, bro, knowing he got all these health shit going on. This is why, fam. This is why, because you ruined yourself with like drugs. You ruined yourself with thy drugs. Now, a lot of people look at the weed. Like, look, bro, weed is a drug too, man. Weed comes from the ground. Weed is not some man-made, high-level narcotic that's getting you all fucked up. Obama fluid, bro, it's what they put in dead bodies, fam. You don't want to be on that shit. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. Kids out there, you don't want to be on that shit. If you got to use all that shit to get on your level, it ain't you, fam. It got to be in you, not on you. Yeah, you don't want to have a stench of no motherfucking Sherm. You know what I mean? Look, shout out Lil Boosie. Glad he made it through what he was going through, but I did not know that about him. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. I didn't know that about him. If you did, shout out to you, but I didn't know he was showing out like that. But that's why he looked like he got jaundice and shit with the yellow eyes and always sickly like. That's why, fam. It's the fucking drugs. It's always the drugs, fam. It's always the drugs. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Shout out Lil Boosie, because I like him. I was just surprised to hear this man talking like this. That's it. I was surprised to hear Boosie saying he was full of that wet. You know what I mean? This is some shit we don't respect down south. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. I like him. But didn't like that. Yeah, if I had never heard that in my whole life, I'd be all right. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.